Man, what a crazy looking console it is. Like, so when you first saw it, it was a bit like, I could kill somebody with that. Simon Miller, the bald a-hole here. Something a little bit different today. And I know you hate me. I would hate me too. In fact, I do hate myself a little bit. I was kind of guilty. But if you don't know, in a past life, I used to work in video games. I still do in my present life. I do a lot of freelance work when it comes to video games, reviewing them, previewing them, just supporting Gears of War as much as I can because it's the greatest game ever. And Microsoft very kindly sent me an Xbox Series X. I know, comment. I would find where I lived as well, and I would kick my ass. But they did send me one, and they said I can unbox it here on the channel. I think I've got some games to review as well, which we're also going to do. And yeah, if you're interested in that kind of content, if you keep an eye on me on Twitter at SimonMiller316, I'll be posting links as and when I do review content or any kind of content for certain video game outlets. I've been doing it for a long time. And I'm very lucky to do that. But today, yes, I thought, variety is the spice of life. Let's unbox the brand new Xbox. I'm pretty excited. I'm a massive kid at heart, if you don't know. I flipping love video games. And look at it, man. It's like a cube of dreams. It's incredible as well. Like, I remember one of my first earliest memories is getting a Super Nintendo when I was a kid. And I still feel exactly the same now, even though I'm in my 30s. So look, there's the box. You can see it. It's pretty nice. On the back, you got the Master Chief. It says power your dreams, which is always a cool thing to be told and kind of ties into fitness because you need to power your dreams. You need to be powerful if your dream is to be a strong, strong man. Obviously 4K, 120 FPS. You know all of this if you're into the deal. And let's have a look what's inside. Right, box goes up. I just realized we're unboxing an Xbox and their color is green on a green screen. So this is just going to be a nightmare, but who absolutely cares? I also don't have a lot of room. So this is going to be quite the challenge. It's sounds weird. It's very, very well presented. And I do think that's important because when you buy something like this, you want to feel like, oh my gosh, I've basically just bought the crown jewels of London. I can't even get it out. It's so flipping hairy. Hairy, heavy. Power your dreams. Xbox logo right there. So, this is just inspiring me to do just that. Right, now I have to be more careful than anything. I have no room whatsoever. I can't even get close to the microphone, but that's fine. Now there's a... Gosh, don't you fall down, box. It would be bad news all around. So we've got a leaflet that's just additional support. Talks about, obviously, what you do with the console, how you set up the control, and that's pretty much it. But that's nice. Of course it is. And then the what do they say? Not the coup de grace. That's not what they say. Whatever the thing that means, oh yeah, here we go. Man, what a crazy looking console it is. Like, so when you first saw it, it was a bit like, I could kill somebody with that. It's like a brick. But then you get it, and because it's so different, it's really cool. 12 years old I am. But it's true, like, it's just... Oh man, it's got green bits on top. I know you're going to be able to see it because the stupid green screen, but down there are green. But that is a flipping... It's just so weird. But it's weird in the coolest way. And I tell you what as well, I'm not just saying it, I mean it. You can ask all my friends. I think the Xbox Series S is such a good idea. Like, it's cheap. You can get like a mobile phone type subscription. I know people don't agree with this. Let's not get into a row about it. But the idea, I know people like physical media, but I love the idea of Netflix for games, which obviously Microsoft is really pushing. I think it's exciting. As I love it with music. I love it with my movies. So, is it always good to have the option? Absolutely. But I want to have the option the other way. And I would argue we're not really there yet with games. So maybe that's where we're about to get to. I mean, obviously you get the controller too. I've always said that I feel like we perfected the controller a long time ago. And anything we do now, again, should just be minor iterations. That's not that much different from the Xbox One controller, though it feels a lot nicer. It's a lot lighter as well. It's got clunky triggers. I need clunky triggers in my life because I'm a strange man. Don't fall, box. I will whoop your ass. And you've got your HDMI cable, obviously, otherwise you can't play. And you've got your plug. Another thing that you need, otherwise you can't play. And then, of course, you've got your product and regulatory guide, limited warranty and agreement. If you lie to me and say that you've ever read one of those, it's exactly what I just said. You're not telling the truth. But there it is, the Xbox Series X. And I feel, like I say, ridiculously privileged to be in this position. I cannot wait to load it up and play it. Let me try and get rid of this box. Let's use it, actually, because you don't care about me right now. You care about that. So I'm going to put my hand behind it just in case. But that is a cool thing. Obviously, you've got your HDMI on the back and storage expansion, which is massively important. Like, this is 1 terabyte, I believe. But everybody wants more space. I could give you 400 terabytes. You're like, why is it 500? That's just the way. But yeah, it's absolutely badass. When the games start coming out, I'll do another little video. We'll talk about that. Very lucky to do what I do. I'm very, very blessed. And I tell you what it reminds me of, and I mean this in a positive way. When the GameCube came out, I thought the GameCube was cool because it was different. I guess I just like cubes, and that's what this is. Put that down there so you can kind of get an idea. It's not as big as I thought it was, which is a plus. Like, it's quite small, it's super sleek, and I bet it's one of those things, if my dad came around, my dad doesn't get video games, he'd be like, what is that? I kind of felt I could communicate with aliens through this box. So yeah, I will set it up. We will probably do some streaming as well on twitch.tv/SimonMiller316. So please do go and subscribe or like or follow, whatever the hell you do on there. And anything else I can do on this channel, I will. You know, it's still going to be a fitness channel, but let's not pretend we don't have any interests. And this is one of the coolest things that's going to happen in 2020. Not just because it's been an absolutely crap year, but new consoles are just exciting. I don't know why. It's just a bunch of technology in literally a box, but it makes me want to just go and dance and run in the street. So there you go. Brand new Xbox Series X. Again, thank you to Microsoft. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you for everyone that hates me right now. I hate me too. So, you know, it's just like you, my parents, and my entire family. We're all in the same boat. Otherwise, please do like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, ding, ding. Then you know when other videos are going live. There'll be a video on the screen right now. You don't want to do this. Patreon.com/Simon316. I wouldn't pledge any money to me either. Don't worry. At Simon316 on Instagram and Twitter. I've merchandise. Again, no. SimonMiller.BigCartel.com. This is just how we end videos. More videos over the weekend. I'm now going to go and obviously play this all day because, again, massive child, but who even cares, man? Things that make you this happy are always good, like bicep curls. I will see you soon.